In this short video, we're going to work with the no password required gizmo. So the first thing we need to do is install it. There's quite a few ways to do this. I'm going to use the install gizmo from URL. So I've already put that in my clipboard, so we'll just paste that, click install. It says package installed. The next thing you have to do is you have to go to your extensions, and we need to set up a new gizmo to activate it. So we click on that, we'll see the no password required gizmo right there. We click on new instance. Now all of our gizmos have documentation right here on the right. If you have any questions, just come to the forum or the support desk. We'll help you out, but the documentation generally does tell you pretty much what you need to know about it. So to activate the no password required, the first thing we need to do is activate the gizmo. And if we leave the defaults, everything's going to work. You have a couple of different choices, and so you can have any combination of a random password and a word and a random password. Whenever it says word, that means it's going to randomly choose a word from down here. You can put in your own word list. And a password is going to be a 4 to 12 character string that people can use as a password that's random. So a word plus random password plus word means choose a random word, create a 4-letter password, and add another random word. You may want to use a word plus a random password in order for people to more easily be able to remember those passwords. So after we choose our settings, which we're going to leave at default for now, we click apply, and that's going to save our settings. Now we're going to go and we're going to look at our front end, and what we're going to notice on our sign up page is that it's still requiring a password, and that's because the gizmo only deals with the back end verification. It can't modify your templates in such a way to remove this information, so that's something you're going to have to do someplace else. So if you go to the marketing website generator and you go to your settings, your sign up settings, you can turn off the password right there. Go ahead and click do changes, and now let's go back to our front end and refresh. So let's see if that worked. And we'll accept the terms and click submit. Bingo, we're in, and I have my password emailed to me at this point. So that's the first half of it, and that's relatively easy to do. The second half is the terms of service. You notice that you can also turn that off. But again, this only affects the front end. It only affects the back end, the PHP code that verifies whether they put in a terms of service or not. It does not change the JavaScript. So if we go in here and we edit this, we can turn to required terms no. We're going to apply that, which leaves us on the same page. And notice that in the documentation right here, it tells you to change the terms of service checkbox inside of your template. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. We go to our site and our edit templates, and the one we're looking for is our sign up page. So we find that. Since we're dealing with JavaScript, and let's go into the HTML. Now for this example, I'm just going to remove all of the JavaScript verification. There are other ways you can do this, but this is actually the easiest. So we remove that. We remove the forced sign up button right there, table row, and we also change our submit button to be a submit button and remove the verification. Now we click update, and we go ahead and we save that. Go into the front end, We need to log out and sign up again. And now that required terms of service is gone. And we can hit submit, and we're in. So that is how you remove the terms of service. Now there's something else that's kind of neat. A couple of people have asked, can you have multiple squeeze pages? And the answer is absolutely. Just take this page, do a view source, and copy the form that this puts in here. If you copy this page and put it any place else in your system, you can make this look however you want, and you can make as many of these pages as you want. With the JavaScript removed, there's nothing special about this page. It's only when they click that submit button that the verification happens. So that's how you use the no password required gizmo. That's how you remove the terms of service, and that's also how you make multiple squeeze pages. Hope this has helped.